Hi there, Stella here with another video with my thoughts and musings on living in modern life and anxiety. So, have you ever been told to pull yourself together, to calm down, just to get a thicker skin and get on with things when you're feeling anxious and stressed? Yes? Well, I'd like to share with you why that is crap advice, quite frankly. Because if you are feeling really anxious and stressed, you can't reason your way out of it. You can't think your way out of it. And here is why. So I feel like I should have some specs on now, a little bit of neuroscience. So whenever we experience everyday life, we experience something. The brain is constantly comparing our current experiences to what we've experienced before. And very roughly speaking, we have two storehouses of memory. We have conscious memories, where we can recall the who, when, how, what, the detail of it. But also we have a storehouse of memories which are unconscious, in the unconscious emotional seat of the brain. And these memories are used to compare what you're experiencing now with how your body reacted in the past. Now, this aspect of brain processing is processed by the amygdala. Two little almond-shaped substructures in the emotional brain, and the amygdala processes fear. So whenever you're experiencing day-to-day life or particular things which kind of stand out, which can feel a bit threatening, your brain is comparing it to what it consciously remembers, but also it's unconsciously comparing it to how you felt in a similar situation before. So it's not what you consciously remember which makes you feel stressed. So sometimes you can feel like something is triggering you and you don't know why. You think you've dealt with it. You think your mind, you're sensible. For want of a better term, your logical brain and your emotional brain. Your logical brain knows you're safe, but still you feel stressed, sweaty hands, stressed stomach going, heart beating. And this is because the connections from the amygdala, the fear part of the brain, to the cortex, the sensible, logical part of the brain, are stronger than the connections from the conscious part of the brain back into the unconscious fear processing. Which means that's why you can't think yourself out of feeling anxious or stressed, because that response connected to the fear response is stronger than the brain wanting to use logic to override the experience. So, for example, you hear a ferocious dog barking really loudly. And of course, it puts you on high alert. But your brain, or you rather, you see that the dog is on the other side of a fence. You're safe. So you know logically you're safe. So do you feel safe? Probably not. You've still got that heart beating, sweaty palms. I want to run away or fight it. So that's why you can't talk yourself out of the stress response. You can't talk yourself out of that anxiety-based fear and stress because your body has already reacted. Your brain has done its thing. The fear response is super, super, super quick and it overrides. It sent the stress hormones pumping through your body and you've got in the stress response ready to fight, to run away or to freeze and play dead. So that's why if you're in the midst, the height of stress and anxiety, you can't talk yourself out of it. You can't pull yourself together. You need to do something to actually work with your body to encourage the relaxation response. Breathe deeply, exhale. Do things which help you to relax. And the breath, actually, if you're in the heat of it, the breath is the most powerful thing you can do. Breathe out long and slow through the mouth. So just wanted to share that with you today. If you've ever been told to just pull yourself together, talk yourself out of it, well, that's rubbish. If you're feeling really anxious, you can't. You've got to work with your body to soothe and calm your body so your body feels safe. Then the brain might catch up and realise. So until I see you again, speak to you soon. Brightest blessings.